Gentlemen, first and foremost, I want to thank every single one of you for hopping on. This is Jake the Snake Silva from your one-hit show, the Snake Sports Talk Show, as we are live on the New Breed podcast, brand new podcast show on the Sports Empire Network, where we take all of the great athletes getting ready to starting up their college careers out of high school. Can't wait for more and more of what new breeds are going to be and starting up their careers up early and hopefully getting to the success of the NFL level. We are so proud and we are absolutely happy to have the privilege of talking with a lot of these great athletes. And I've got one joining me here today out of Tatum, Texas, and now a Arizona State Sundevil, CJ Fite. CJ, what is going on, man? I appreciate you taking the time to be with us today.
Yes, sir, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, a couple of things we wanted to break down. So, first and foremost, you've been playing in Texas football. I mean, I've watched it several times. I've even watched the documentary of just the high schools in Texas. Boy, do they play hard and they love their football. So playing with Tatum, like, take me to your time there. What was that like with the level of competition there playing in Texas? And like, I mean, it had to have seemed like very high level from your perspective, right?
Well, most of the competition came from within the team.
Hmm.
When I came in as a freshman, I had to work. I lost my spot, I think, twice, and it was just little things because the next man behind me, he's not too far. At the time, he wasn't too far behind me, so I messed up just a little bit, and then right there, he's right there to step up.
Mm-hmm.
After I got over that hump, it was just down here from there. I just kept working, kept doing what I needed to do, and just dominated.
Oh yeah, and seeing a lot of your highlights too, especially with where you're at as the defensive tackle. I mean, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with the precision that you have just seeing from the line and just getting after the quarterback, getting after whoever's got the football in their hands and just stomping them right in their place. I mean, I watch a lot of really good defensive tackles. I mean, the biggest thing, Aaron Donald of the LA Rams, lots of these big time defensive tackles. I mean, and take me to it, like when you start to see, so you're there on the front line and you're starting to see the opposing offenses. What are some of the key things you're looking for as far as being a huge threat to the opposing offense?
Really, I check a lot on splits. I mean, high school, we might change in college, but I know high school, that's a big giveaway. They know, like, if the center's about to choke back on me, the guard is scooter splits down to the center. So I know I got to watch out for that. Or that means they're finna double team. It's things like that. Or the pressure of their hands. If it's light, pass, drop back, pass set. Or if it's real heavy, they finna come at me. So just things like that. Those are just small things too. That's the things that a lot of people know. So what I'm trying to do when I go into a college career is learn the deeper and the smaller details they could pick up that not many people know of, so I can step my game up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the level of competition definitely changes up. I mean, the more and more, I mean, it's a stepping stone from there. You're getting from the high school level going into the collegiate level, and then at some point, maybe possibly getting into the NFL level. I mean, the competition just gets tougher and tougher from there. So take me to now. You made the decision to going into Arizona State, which honestly, great program, Pac-12. I mean, they got some competition. I mean, we just saw this past year, Oregon played tough. USC's playing tough just before they get into the Big Ten. So the Pac-12's looking very, very interesting. So what made you decide Arizona State at the end of the day?
Oh, when I went on my visit, it was just the staff. They were just so many connections. Like I want to make it to the next level. With that, I needed all the help. I'm undersized, 6'1". Not many people. I got recruited out of high school, but a lot of people held back because I was 6'1". So now I'm like, I need to do something, do all I could do, and then get a little extra with the people around me. So I mean, because the business, they use me, I use them. So they had connection to the league, tons of them. But once they all left, I mean, I still love the program and I love the coaches that came in. So stuck with it.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen it a couple times with like Arizona State. I mean, they produce some really, really good talents out of their program. I mean, we're seeing one currently that's going into the playoffs, Brandon Ayuk, who is a really good wide receiver there. And then, we obviously had Brock Osweiler a few years ago as their quarterback, who really had some successes in Arizona State. So there's a good pedigree being in this program, learning a lot of big time things, and just producing not only just from the field perspective, even in the academics. At Arizona State, I hear it all the time. I got good friends that are within the program and they love the academics from there. And for you, of course, really smart on the academics and such. And so for you, like the biggest importance, and I know that obviously bringing everything on the football field, but what's the biggest importance for you being off the field and like your biggest focuses from there?
I want to be in tune to my tutors. I don't know what I'm taking high school, college classes, but I don't know what it's like actually in college. So I'm gonna try and go hard with the tutoring and the studying because I need those grades.
Absolutely, man. I can tell you from personal experience. I mean, being up in high school, here I actually live here in Las Vegas, and so not too far away from Arizona. So, but for me, when I was up in high school, I had taken a college prep class, and it was really good because it gave me high school credit, and then it also gave me 3 free college credits from there. Just learning the atmosphere, kind of seeing what it is transitioning from the high school to the collegiate life, and I mean, there's a lot of different challenges. There's challenges on and off the field, but I think the best thing is learning a lot of those, adapting to the college life. I mean, it's got to be very exciting for you, I'm sure, just getting the chance to being out of high school, seeing what college life is all about, and just taking that step forward, getting into the adulthood of things.
Yes, sir. It's uh, it's just slowly getting there.
Mm,
Came here, it was barely any people here because we got here Monday, but now it's Friday and Saturday. Now it's Saturday, and people they're starting to come in. They said it's gonna get real bad tomorrow, so I'm really excited to see what's in store.
Absolutely, and we're all excited for you, man. I mean, just seeing it, there's a lot of potential from there, and being in a real good program like Arizona State, I'm excited to see you. I can't wait to see um, the future successes down the road. I think you're going to be great at it. Um, and looking back at it in your high school time in Tatum, I mean, is there a favorite memory of that you have, with your time being there in Tatum, Texas?
Let's see. Favorite memory. Ah, man, it's I can't put my finger on it. I had some good times to take. I'm not gonna lie. I had the amount of friends I had, the amount of people I was close with. It was crazy. Just every football team, I'd have friends, senior friends, with freshmen all the way up to senior friends, and they all just kept going away, away, away. And then it felt weird when I was the one that went away instead of them leaving me. So I don't know.
Yeah, I could feel you from there, and I imagine you have a great relationship with your family as well, and awesome, yeah, because that's always the biggest thing too. Like I hear it from a lot of stories from people. Like it's always the toughest when you're the one person that you're moving from one state to another, and I mean it's always good to just miss family and to really think of them so much because yeah, it's you look back at it, they see your successes and you moving forward, even a um as a young man, that's the biggest importance. That's what all of our families would want for every single one of us as kids. And so for your family, I mean, you have a close relationship with them, and they are very proud to seeing you grow and to seeing you start your future. I mean, that's always got to be the best feeling for you.
Yes. My it was rough the first day. First day, well, because they stayed 3 days, helped me move in, get situated, and do meetings and stuff. But then when they left on Thursday, it was hard. It's I knew I was a college student, but it set in and I was a college student. I was 17 hours away from my family, and that hit because my brother, he was 2 hours away at first when he was at SMU. So whenever he got homesick, he just get in the car, drive down for a day, let's stay for a day and leave the same day. But it's not like that for me, so I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Absolutely. So going into and I don't know if you do have a preference as far as going into college. Like for me, I had I have my associate's degree in criminal justice. Like I went in, I wanted to get into the policing world. Is there a preference as far as a degree possibly that you may strive for as well during your time in Arizona State?
Um, I'm weighing the options of engineering and business
Mm.
entrepreneurship. So, because I want that's electrical engineering has always been interesting to me. But also, I've also wanted to own my own training facility.
Oh, okay.
I really don't know right now.
Well, that's good. That's good though. I mean, electrical engineering, heck of a career. I do know a couple people that are within electrical engineering, and yeah, it's really interesting breaking it down and how they really perform the jobs, and then even at the same time learning a lot of business. I mean, that's the utmost importance as well. You learn a lot of the business world and just kind of seeing all the trends and then breaking that all down. That's awesome. I like that. I like that mindset because yeah, I've always been a person that I've been a visual learner, and so I'm the kind that likes to be hands on, learning a lot of different techniques just to make like a well ran oil machine work, and making a few different adjustments and such. So that's awesome. I like that. And it's a great career. It's a very great career field. Um and um and yeah, I definitely wish the absolute best for you in that field cuz yeah, we got a lot of great guys and we would love to have a lot more in stored as well for our society.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. So before we wrap everything up, so I mean, now being a part of Arizona State and being a part of the Pac-12, I mean, the competition is heightened. I'm sure you've gotten a chance to meet the coaches, possibly. You've met the coaches, you met the staffs. What has been their vision moving into when you come in and you're ready to work? What's kind of their vision moving forward as to what they want to do with the program in Arizona State?
Well, they really haven't laid that out right now. They're waiting for Sunday to let everybody know. But everybody's been saying there's going to be some change. There's going to be a change in culture and having everybody do what they need to do so it can be successful. But I'm excited to see what's in store for that too.
Absolutely, man. I'm just as excited as you are. I mean, in the Pac-12, I mean, we've had a lot of different programs really compete this year. Um, and I'm excited for what next year is going to possibly bring because, of course, too, I mean, USC, UCLA, they're going to be getting ready to move into a different conference. So now that's going to start to open up a little more. Um, so I imagine, I mean, yeah, all the changes moving forward and bringing in more young cats to coming in, learning the system. It's got to be exciting, and I wish the absolute best for you, CJ. I appreciate your time being up over here. I wish the absolute best of future endeavors for you. I think you're going to have the great success in Arizona State, and man, I'm just excited until the time you touch that field and man, it's going to be on that defensive side of the ball.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. So there